today I am going to do a holiday look. I went to a holiday party the other night and I wore this look and I really, really loved it and I thought it was perfect for the holidays. So first I just want to let you know that I already, that's my dog, I already primed my skin and moisturized. I primed my skin with actually Nivea's Men Sensitive Shaving Cream Balm, which sounds really foundation. So we'll start with my face first. I did this the other night. Usually I do my eyes first, but I'm going to do my face first. So I am wearing True Match by L'Oreal in the color N2 Classic Ivory. I love this foundation. It gives really good coverage, and I'm combination skin, so it doesn't make me too matte and dry, and it doesn't make me feel oily either. So I'm just going to put some on the back of my hand. Just want to make sure I'm still filming, which I am. My thing tends to go off, so I'm just going to dab this on my skin. Okay, sometimes I apply a second coat after. Then I'm taking my e.l.f. brush. It's a flat kabuki brush that I really like. Blend, blend, blend. Alright. I'm gonna actually pull my hair up because it's driving me crazy. I don't ever wear my hair down when I put makeup on because it just will fade away. Okay, next step, I'm using the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser for dark circles. I'm in the color Fair because I am really fair and light skinned. So I actually put this in a triangle underneath my eye to highlight and lighten everything underneath my eyes and enhance my cheekbones, a little bit on my forehead and a little on my chin. So I just go underneath the eye like this, down, over the face, and out in a triangle. And it just highlights your cheeks. It makes underneath your eyes look really bright. And I do a little bit on the forehead, like this, down the nose, and a little bit on the chin. Then I take a moist booty blender. I bring it up to my eyelid because I also use it as a eyeshadow primer. Blend, blend, blend. With the beauty blender, you want to like dab into your skin. You don't really want to rub because you'll rub all the product off. So you dab, 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 dab. This is set it with this translucent Maybelline. I rub my beauty blender in it while it's still damp, and I dab this all under my eye where I put the concealer, forehead, and this just locks everything in that I just did so it doesn't crease. I like translucent powder because translucent powder will set your makeup, but it won't add any sort of color to your skin or the foundation that you just laid down. It won't add any sort of color to it or change the color. So whatever your foundation color is, that's what it will stay. And I really like that because I match my foundation very well and I don't want its color to change at all. So I always use translucent powder. So that's all set. Next step I'm going to do is actually my eyebrows because I just feel like everything will start to come together with my eyebrows done. I use the NYX Micro brow pencil, which I absolutely love, and I use it in the color ash brown. And even though my hair is much darker and I dyed it recently, this still works really good. And I basically fill in all of the spots that are sparse. So I go underneath the brow and kind of do the shape of it. And I just fill in. I don't really do anything too dramatic. Top part of the arches, I draw down and make a triangle. Make it more of a solid shape because those hairs are really sparse at the end of my brows. And then I just use the spoolie and comb it out. And we'll do the other one. And a little bit, I feel like this is a little sparse. There we go. This makes it a little better. Once again, going underneath, tracing the underneath of the brow to keep the shape. I'm pretty happy with the shape of my eyebrows, so I don't feel like I need to change the shape of my eyebrows. I just need to sharpen it and make it look more obvious. Go to the filling in. Alright, I'm pretty happy with the way those look. So now I set those with, I use the NYX tinted brow mascara, and I think I just use it in brunette. But I always like to fill in my eyebrows, and then I always like to set them because this is going to lock them in place so the hairs don't move and so that the color doesn't fade off of your eyebrows and so nothing fades away. So I always do that because I actually have kind of like wispy-ish hairs for my eyebrows that really do move a lot. So I like to lock them in place so my eyebrows do not move. Alright. Now we are going to do the rest of the face. I'm going to bronze because I feel like need a little bit of life. And my camera stopped again. So now I'm going to bronze. I use the Rimmel bronzer in Sunshine. I really love this. I'm pale skinned right now, like I said, so it works really well. So I actually bronze my forehead up near my hairline. Then down to my cheeks. Kind of staying with the shadow of your cheekbones because that's where you kind of want to focus. The bronzer gives you a little bit definition in the chin. Oh, there we go. I'm not going to contour. I didn't contour the other day. So now I'm going to start on my eyes. I'm using the Shade and Light Kat Von D palette. I love this palette. It's got everything you could possibly need to make like a neutral look. But we are going to use some pigment by NYX. But I'm actually going to focus on this quad right here. It's my favorite quad. I use it all the time. It's got some warm, it'd help if I actually put it in the camera. So yeah, this quad right here is what I'm going to use. Warm, more red browns, which I really love, especially this time of year. So I'm going to use those colors. I'm going to start with this kind of nude color here. It's called Semel. And I'm going to use a big fluffy brush. And I'm going to do this all over my eyelid. There we go. Alright, I'm putting this all over the lid, as you can see. up all the way to the eyebrow. This is kind of to lock in the concealer that we had earlier. It's almost like a skin tone color, so it's perfect. Quad, I am going to use the top color, the peachy color. And I'm going to use with this big brush still. And I'm going to go in the crease this time. Back and forth, and windshield wiper motions to deepen the crease. Now we're defining our crease to make our eyes look deep set and give our eyes definition. So that's what this is doing. A little bit more. Do the other eye. Windshield wiper motions to deepen that crease. Crease brush by e.l.f. And this is going to allow us to deepen the crease even more. Look at that. Look at that pigment. It's just really strong. Deepen the crease in the outer corner. Get into the crease. Really defining the crease now. Making the eyes look really deeply set. Outer corner and in the crease. Mostly the outer part of the crease. I'm not trying to go really far into the crease with this. Most of the color is concentrated on the outer corner. Okay? I'm going to take that big fluffy brush again. This has nothing on it. And we're going to blend out to soften it up a little bit. Like I said, that's a really dark red-brown color. So we're just softening it up. It's got nothing on it. See? And that makes it blend so nice. So we'll go back and we'll use the small crease brush again, a little bit of that reddish brown color. Concentrate it on the outer part of the crease and the other eye. And as there gets less product on the brush, you can bring it in further. Outer corner, into the crease. Blend, blend, blend. And actually I'm going to take a little bit more of the peachy color and bring it into this again and blend out. The reddish brown got to be a little bit dark. So you can see that we've got really well-defined creases, and now our outer corner is darker to have a kind of smoky effect, which I'm going for. So now we're actually going to put the pigment on our full lid, and this is NYX's Ultra Pearl Mania Pigment and Penny, I think is the color. And it's this beautiful kind of red, it looks like a penny, like copper. And I'm just going to pour a little bit of this on the back of my hand. And a little bit goes a long way with these pigments. They're super colorful and strong. And I use a flat, very flat, it's actually a concealer brush, but it's kind of a stiffer brush. And it's very, very small. And I take my MAC Fix Plus and I spray the brush to get it a little moist to hold the pigment better. And you can use eye drops to wet your brush and to get the color to stick onto the brush a little bit better. And it just makes it like so much more bright and shiny. taking a lot of bits at a time because one, I don't want to let a fall out, and two, you don't want to go overboard too quick. You can always build color. So I'm actually packing this on. I'm not really sweeping this on the eye. I'm packing it on with this brush. All under the crease. I know I'm probably making some sort of funny face right now, but pack, pack, pack. I love this color. Okay, so I have, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the small crease brush again and go in the crease and kind of, there's nothing on this, I'm kind of just blending this out with the color we just packed on so it all blends together. So you can't really tell that there's like a harsh defined line between where the pigment is and where the crease colors are, because you don't want it to be like this harsh defining line that like separates them. And blend that out a little bit so that can just all blend together. Ooh, I love it! Isn't it so pretty? Ah. I'm looking at my phone, but I should be looking at you because it's hard to. But I'm going to wipe that pigment off with the makeup wipe I've got going on here. And what we're going to do now is we're going to go on the lower lash line and really smoke out the lower lash line so that this all kind of blends together, which I love doing. So I'm actually going to go back with the peachy color. We'll start with that, with this big brush. I'm going to go underneath my eyes. My lash line. And this one. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with this fine pencil brush. I'm going to use the red again. I'm going to concentrate it on the outer 2/3. Okay, and blend that out. A little bit of fallout under there, but alright. Good, and the next I'm going to take my NYX Très Jolie Gel liner, and I am going to tightline my waterline with that. This is a beautiful chocolate brown color. This is a very smoky look. And we're going to do, people hate this, but tightline your top lash line. For some nose. Alrighty, now that we have that done, we can apply. Actually, I'm going to do the rest. We'll finish up the eyes in a minute, but I'm actually going to do the rest of the face now that we have mostly the eyes done. I am going to put some blush on. I am using Becca's. With this look, I just wanted to go with a more neutral, natural looking blush because the eyes are so bright and so dramatic and the lips are actually going to be very dramatic too. So the eyes are going to be dramatic, the lips are going to be dramatic, so you want to go with a more subtle blush, like a light natural pink, or this is just like a natural, like beige tanny color. It's Wild Honey by Becca, which I absolutely love. I'm just going to dab this to the cheeks. And I'm using my e.l.f. angled blush brush. And upward. You can just tell, it just gives my cheeks like a little bit of color in a natural kind of warm way, not anything like bright pink or fuchsia or mauve or anything. And then we're going to do some Mary Luminizer for a highlight. I absolutely love this. I'm using my stippling brush by e.l.f. Tops of the cheeks, a little bit here, a little bit to the nose, make it shine. Tops of the cheeks, a little bit here. Oh my god, I love this highlighter. A little bit here. The bridge of the nose, Cupid's bow, everywhere because you just want to shine like a disco ball. Shine like a disco ball. Okay, so let's finish the eyes. I need to highlight my brow bone. Let's do it. I am going to use this big fluffy brush right here, and I am going to use this white color in the Kat Von D palette and highlight the brow bone. Because let's be honest, and that color just went up and up and up. So we need to like blend this out a little bit, bring some brow bone back. Yes, that's better. And then I'm going to take that pencil brush that I took earlier, the itsy bitsy one that I did underneath my eye, and I'm going to take my Mary Luminizer and I'm going to use the corners of my eye. Because it's my favorite inner corner highlight. Go under a little bit to go in with where the 1/3 of the under eye that wasn't done with red and all the under colors that we smoked out with. Take the Mary Luminizer and bring it in. You never have too much of this. Just brightens the eyes so much. Alrighty. Now I'm going to spray with my setting spray, because I like to do that before I put mascara on. I'm using Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. It's my favorite. We're almost done, I swear. Almost done, almost done. Let's curl some eyelashes. Wow, my camera is still Using L'Oreal's Voluminous Original. I don't have carbon black, but I have black brown. Coat those lashes. And I'll be honest with you, I put like 3 coats of mascara on because I don't wear false lashes every day, as I said. And I did not wear false lashes to the party I went to. A little self-conscious about doing that, to be honest with you. I wear false lashes that look pretty natural, and it's not like, it would be like, oh my god, she's wearing false lashes, what is she doing? She looks ridiculous. Oh, my nose always runs. But I get a little self-conscious about it, because I've seen people with some false lashes on before, and you're like, whoa, what are you doing? You look out of place. Not that this makeup doesn't look out of place, let's be honest, it's a little dramatic. So the eyes are done. So I'm going to be honest with you, I wore a really dark lip. So I will show you the lip that I wore, and then we can talk about a suggestion for maybe daytime, because this is a nighttime look that I did here. So I'm going to line my lips with the honeyberry colored lip liner from Essence. Right, now that my lips are lined, I'm going to use liquid lipstick by Ofra in the color Mina. And hello girl, this is dark. Alrighty. So the dark kind of reddish berry lip in Mina is on. So this is actually the completed look that I wore the other night to the party that I went to. It's very dramatic. I was at a party. It's very holiday-ish. It's not something I would wear on a regular basis. Like I said, this was because I was, let me pull my hair down, fix it here. I had my hair down. So, this is the completed look. If you guys have any other ideas for makeup looks that you want to see, or anything that you are interested in knowing how to do, let me know, leave a comment below. But this is one of the very few dramatic looks that I have worn lately. Usually I'm very natural. So I had a lot of fun with this, and I got a lot of compliments on my makeup. Let me get that a little bit of mascara out of my way. And yeah, I feel really like glamorous and holiday-ish. So I love you guys, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.